Good evening. Welcome to all the crypto nerds of the land. Guess what? I'm at Real Monty Allen, and I am your crypto nerd. And today you're a day late and Algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. If you're on Twitter, hit hashtag AlgoNews. I will find you out in the wild, and you don't know what's going to happen. You might end up on the Algo News. All right, let's see what's happening today. I got to tell you, it's difficult sometimes, most of the time, to pick which stories to feature here because I try to keep these down to about 10, 12 minutes. Sometimes I get robust and we go out to like 20 minutes. But I do my best to curate the content that I post here for you. So with that in mind, take a look at today's stories. And oh, by the way, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and, do the thing where you hit the bell too. All right, first up, ALGO Foundation meet at Where's Addy? So this is interesting. So this is the Women Who Code blockchain, and this event is taking place where the Algorand Women Who Code are being featured. This is a happy hour panel. You can check it out. If you follow the link here, it brings you to the Women Who Code blockchain website. It brings you directly to, tomorrow, Wednesday, the 25th of August, from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Central Time, you can register to see, I think it's four of our, yes, so the panelists, Tal, Addie, Johanna, and Autumn are all going to be featured there. And it should be an hour-long conversation. It should be interesting. I'm not sure how much interaction there's going to be if they have a set agenda already that they want to talk about. But I think it's really interesting to get their perspective on what's going on in the blockchain world, what's going on with Algorand. Let's see what the conversation leads to. So I encourage you to go check that out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time, it says. I thought this said 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. All right? So now you know. Go check it out. All right. Next up. This is the last call. We have extended applications for Algorand Draper Accelerator. So August 25th. If you've been thinking about, developing something, coming up with an idea, you've got the idea, it's loosely, supported. I don't know. Just put yourself out there. I was talking to a friend yesterday about being perfectly imperfect. And there's never a time when you are going to have all your ducks in a row. You're never going to have it perfectly set up the way that you want it to. So just start. Just begin. The beginning is usually the hardest part of what we do. When you put yourself out there, when you start a new project, just do it. Just get out there and check it out. All right. Here is something that's really exciting. So we have 1.5 million monthly Ledger users now have access to the Yieldly dApps. So Ledger is now eligible to stake. I'll say it again. So folks who are using Ledger are now eligible to stake while they're still in the wallet. Isn't that amazing? So there's been some questions. Hey, how secure is my stuff with Yieldly? Well, those security questions have now been answered. If you prefer to use Ledger for whatever reason, now Yieldly has been vetted, they've been audited, right? They're safe. However, if you prefer the Ledger experience, well then by all means you can also use your Ledger. And I think that this is important because it shows that there are other projects that are coming on board to grant access to Yieldly. They recognize that between the two of them, they can add additional functionality and their customer bases will be happier. So Ledger folks, they're all about security and ironclad protection, right? And the Yieldly folks are like, hey, well, yeah, but let's have some fun. Let's grow this DeFi thing together. Let's create some liquidity pools in the future. Let's have some ASA staking. Let's do these cool things so that we can expand into DeFi more so than what they have now, right? They're really just on the tip of the iceberg on the DeFi wagon. And so the initial thing you got to do is, this is decentralized finance. There's nothing decentralized if there's only a couple of people putting in huge chunks of change. So we need decentralization means we need mass adoption. So we need tons of people to put in a little bit, and then you get decentralized financing. So in order to do that, we need more people to interact with the site, as many as possible, really. And that's how the DeFi will solidify its base, its decentralized base. All right, so anyway, I think that's big news. Yieldly has been on a tear lately. I don't often talk about price, but I think it was recently at like 0.006, and as of this recording, I think it was at 0.026. So significant increases there in value. And so that means, hey, other people are seeing value. They want to gobble up some of these Yieldly and possibly stake them. Possibly, they see that there's new partnerships on the horizon, which it seems like there is. So there we go. All right, let's talk about AlgoFest. So Eldar put out this tweet. In fact, I didn't even retweet it here. Let me like and retweet. And here, let me hit the quote. You'll see this real time. So if you see this tweet later on and you like it, know like, hey, Monty made this tweet like real time. Join us here. Oops. Man, my software keeps messing up. All right. Ignore the man behind the curtain. Readings of... Man, it keeps doing that. No. These AMAs. All right. Tweet. There we go. There you go. You saw it here first. Hopefully we're still recording. That was odd. Anyway, so yes, AlgoFest is happening September 1st. It kind of came together, last minute. Not necessarily last minute. It's been in the plans, but I don't think we did the best part, publicizing what's going on. So in any case, I apologize. I dropped the ball there. It's not too late. Go out and check out the AlgoFest. There's a schedule up. It got posted up 12 hours ago. I'm going to upvote that bad boy there. So we've got a schedule here. 9 a.m. Algorand Marketing. Kelly Callahan. AMA is going to get released at 1 a.m. or 9 a.m. 1 p.m. we've got Tiny Man. 2 p.m. we've got Yieldly. 3 p.m. Hurlybirds and Algo Bros. Hurlybirds. Does a lot of stuff in the community. All right, 6 p.m. we got Stitch Bob and Yieldlings. 7 p.m. we got Smile Coin. 8 p.m. AlgoFi. 9 p.m. we've got AlgoDex. And all day we've got NFTs, Yieldly, Algos, more. Okay, we got some cool stuff. All right, so go check it out. September 1st. I'm not sure how we're going to be streaming all this. I think at least one of these is going to be streaming on my channel. I know Coop's got some stuff going on too. But check in. I think the Reddit is probably like a good spot to go check this. I'll put all the links in there for you so that you can keep the good times going. All right, Exodus. So Exodus has some news as well. And Exodus says, hey, you know what? We're going to start training on September 14th on T0. So T0 is it silent T? I don't know. So there you go. You got September 14th. They're going to start training. But you know what's interesting? So Exodus did their private sale, which is a little vague, a little in the gray area. They raised $75 million on a private blockchain. I'm going to trust their lawyers and say, okay, it's all cool because I'm not a lawyer. But you know what? I'm a little disappointed that T0 themselves doesn't support Algorand, right? They're running I think it's the ETH version of USDC. They don't have a whole lot of offerings here, but available digital securities. Look, Exit's right there. That's Exodus, and they did their own fundraising on the Algorand blockchain, and I think it's another example of people who are in the industry, who are interacting with other blockchains, clearly have access, but they choose, people who are in the industry choose to do their own fundraising, their own blockchain activities are on Algorand. So if you know, I guess it's kind of one of those things. All right, that's all I got here. We'll go check and make sure this stuff actually recorded after all my Twitter tweet happenings there that messed up my recording. All right. Other than that, hey, stay tuned. There's going to be a new YouTube. They have these new levels, and I've decided, hey, I'm going to experiment with that. I'm going to go check out the new YouTube membership program. There's 700 and some odd projects. So if there's enough people who are interested in this, I will take project by project and rate them, kind of scale them on, I think, maybe 1 to 100, rate them on various factors, do some deep dives as much as I can, check out, their LinkedIns, hit their bios, see what I can find out about their history. history, about the founders. That's usually what I'm interested in, is the founders and their history. If you're interested in that, I'm going to be releasing a paid membership, I think, that will take it to the next level. I may have to bring in a few partners because it's a lot of work. There's a few folks in the community who do some of this deep dive already, and time is expensive for some of us. So I'm debating this. So let me know in the comments if you were interested. If you'd pay like $5 for a membership where you got exclusive access to some deep dive videos on these projects. Just something I'm kicking around. All right, thank you all. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow.